This 100 round turn you on. Yeah. Put it in the money machine, I lost count. It's going down soon as your nigga go. I'm out here making that pussy, I'm like it all. See riding around, listening to.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another beautiful episode of Music is Critical TV.
Hey.
Every time I get on the mic, I forget the episode.
Me too.
What episode are we on?
Let's say 34.
What episode are we on?
I think we're on 34 or 35. We gonna say
we got to get the number right for the people, man.
for the people.
For all 126 subscribers.
we love all y'all though.
Right.
Hold on, we looking it up right now.
Give it a second. Okay.
Hey, keep all this too, nigga. No, we keeping all this.
It's good. It's good.
Keep it authentic and original.
Okay.
In the meantime, we're gonna put a little fluff in here until we figure out the damn
we're gonna put
episode.
A little fluff. So we got. Let me introduce the guest since we're doing that. We can do our intro after we get the episode if Edison ever does it back there. He's not on the episode, but we got a fill in for Edison. Yep. My boy Milo. We go way back.
Yep. M1LO.
I don't go by that no more.
Oh, excuse me. Millie Tay. Millie.
Okay, my bad. Millie Tay. That's his artist name. My boy writes. He be writing for movies. I mean, short films. I ain't gonna say movies. Short films, and he's an artist as well. So we got him on the show.
Yeah. Thank you for coming, bro.
And our special guest we have.
Oh shit!
Is the owner of a video production company. This man mixes music. This man does music. He's great at it.
I try.
And he has a hustle that's out of the world. So I respect him for it. Welcome, KG. Let's give KG an applause.
Welcome, my brother. Welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome, bro.
KG too cool for school. KG so cool.
I just respect the fact that he out here with a fucking broken leg.
Oh, can they see that on the camera?
Man, they can't see it. But take my word for it. He in the cast right now. He's still up here. He limped up here, but he here. You feel me?
He just threw your whole secret off.
Hey,
trying to hide it.
It ain't a secret. Hey, we got crutches in the corner. It ain't a secret.
42. Okay, now we got the damn episode
I was
number.
way off. What do you say? 42?
You said 33.
Oh, damn.
So that's why we don't listen to people on the side.
Okay,
Edison finally gave it to us. We on episode 42.
42.
It's your motherfucking boy, the B, the D. Add another D, put the O, the N, the number one, not the two.
Ooh, he practiced that.
I practice it every time.
Practice that.
It's the boy Breeson though.
What up? And it's your boy Dejan Michaels. I'm gonna keep it simple. You already know how I do. B, the D, the do, the D, dot. Yeah, nigga know.
He's a
Dejan
hater.
Michaels, what's up?
He's mad because he couldn't think of nothing on command like that.
That's it.
That's what it is. Y'all hear that spite? Y'all hear all that?
Hey, they say hate is a form of flattery. So
I am flattered. I'm blushing.
flattered. Hey,
I'm blushing right
that.
now. I'm blushing right now.
It's all good.
But anyway, man.
How's everybody doing?
Yeah.
I'm good, man.
Good.
You good?
Just chilling.
That's like the normal answer. I'm good.
I'm good, but I'm crutching, but I feel good. You know what I mean?
Your energy feel good, but your body feel broke.
Basically.
Okay, I feel it. Milo, Mr. Tay, Millie, how you feeling?
I'm feeling real good.
Good. I'm glad we could reconnect, man.
Yes, sir.
Glad you came. It's been a minute,
It's been a minute.
but we reconnected in the right way.
Yeah.
So that's
real.
perfect.
For
That's
real.
what I want to see and keep doing.
Yes, sir.
Continuing
Yes, sir.
growth.
Milo's a little low.
You are a little right here.
You know, I speak low. There we go.
There
you
go.
go.
Hear me
Cool.
in.
So let's jump right into this, man. What y'all? I just want everybody perspective, thoughts, and just see how everybody feel about this
Open it up.
Astroworld incident. You know, the people that lost their lives at the Astroworld event. People saying that Travis Scott is the cause of it. People saying he's not
Hold
the
on.
cause of it.
You laying everything out too fast. You gotta bring it a little slow.
Am I?
So-
I like to jump right into it. Like why
Travis Scott had
foreplay when we
Astroworld.
get straight to it?
10 people died.
What?
This happened. Okay, so Travis Scott
You can
had
tell I don't like
Astroworld.
foreplay, huh?
Let me go around the room real quick. Let me start with KG. You know about the situation, right?
Yeah, I know about
Do
it.
you feel like Travis Scott is at fault for the situation? Like he should be sued for all that money?
I don't think so.
Why?
Well, I don't know all the the background stuff that happened, but was he the person that set the whole stage up and everything?
It was his festival.
It was his festival.
Oh, so he paid for all of that to get put together.
Yeah.
Well, then that's a whole different story. Then maybe it is his fault.
Yeah, for like $1 billion?
Jeez.
$1 billion.
Yeah, I don't know. I ain't that knowledgeable about it, so I'm not sure. But I don't think that he intentionally did it. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
For sure.
What you
who
think,
would you
Milo?
blame?
Man, I don't think he should be sued. I don't think that was his intentions. I think his intentions was to have a good show, to have a good festival. But
Yeah.
things got out of hand. The crowd and things came to what it needs to be. So I don't know, man. That's a hard thing. I leave that for the.
But someone died, right?
A couple people
couple
died.
died.
So is he covering that?
So that's what they're trying to
I'm
sue
pretty
him
sure they have
for.
insurance,
Like the family
right?
is trying to sue him for the deaths. I don't think he
So
facing any years.
he
in jail.
pretty much offered to pay for everybody's funeral. But once people start dying, I feel like it's a business aspect that goes into that.
Yeah.
It's like all corporate because everything's like he's dealing with all corporate people. They done pulled this man's Nike off the shelf. They done did a whole bunch of stuff.
they did a lot of shit.
And for some reason, I feel like the powers that be don't want him to succeed, and they are taking advantage of this moment.
The powers that be. I
Mm.
like that.
Because
I don't think it's his fault though.
I mean, but how do y'all feel about?
Honestly, me personally, I don't think it's his fault.
if a nigga
For
gets
one,
shot, if a nigga
bro,
shoot,
for one, okay, it's your festival, but you're the artist, you're performing. That's why you hire certain people for certain shit. When the motherfuckers that ran inside the festival the first time, that's when they should have said, okay, everybody need to come out because it's already overcapacitated. Like it's too many people in here already because motherfuckers jumped the fence, running in, just not even that didn't pay in the first place.
Yeah.
So the capacity was over limit already anyway. So that's why you pay certain people to be there. So how's it his fault? He's supposed to be in charge of all that shit and perform at the end of the day.
Hey, but how do you
Yeah,
feel
'cause it's your
about-
show.
I don't think. Yes.
Okay,
so
I'm gonna give you this example.
So you're supposed to be.
My bad.
You're supposed to wear every hat.
yes.
Damn near. If it's
Y'all crazy as hell.
Okay.
Why
okay.
am I paying people to
Hold
do
on.
certain jobs?
Hold
then?
on. Okay. So if I'm driving in your car with you, we pull up at a red light. I lean out the window, shoot somebody with a gun, shoot somebody and they
That's
die.
that's
How
not a
is
good
it not the
analogy.
same? How is it not a good analogy?
We're
at
talking.
at the end of the point, somebody's dead.
We're talking about a whole festival, nigga.
But-
I'm a performer.
But he put
I'm-
the festival together
he
though,
put
right?
Yes, but that's why you hire certain people for certain jobs. That's
He
why you
did.
hire security. That's why you hire overhead to look over your vendors. That's why you hire everything to make sure the festival go good.
Well, he need to hire
So-
you next time. You got
No, it's no all the shit. You hire people for what they do good at.
Nah,
He's a good performer.
Yeah.
He makes good music. This is your focus. I'm gonna hire you to do security. I don't know how to pat people down. I don't know how to make sure everybody is good and everybody's safe. So I'm gonna hire you to do this.
So are
why
they
he
suing
can-
him or are they suing the security company?
Everybody getting sued, basically.
Yeah, but he's the main.
Oh.
He
Not the security company. The security company is actually suing him. Yeah, 'cause it's like,
yeah, it's
a money
wicked.
play.
It's wicked
a
out
money
here. It's
play.
wicked out here.
It's a money. But you know why? This is why they say in the music industry, when you respect the people on your way up, because on your way down, because people say he's an asshole. I'm not saying that. Just for the record, I'm not saying he's an asshole. But the word on the street is Travis Scott's an asshole,
Okay.
and he like disrespects people. I feel like people just using this to take him down. Because I started seeing stuff on the internet like, oh, he's worshiping the devil. He's doing this is
All
a
this
fucking
type of shit.
devil
Yeah.
cult
Yeah,
type
yeah.
thing. I'm like, he been on that type of time, but y'all waiting for right now to be saying that.
I really feel like that's a cop out, man. For a lot of that's the easy way around. Okay, he's the devil because he's making all his
I
money.
have a
He's
question,
Illuminati.
though. I have a question, though. How do y'all feel about him not stopping the show?
I don't
See,
think he saw it.
I mean,
Yeah.
but people was chanting.
I ain't gonna lie.
It was pretty.
But did you see certain clips where he did like
He did.
I don't know if it was at that festival, but it was certain clips where
was at
people
that
was
festival.
getting trampled or people was saying, "Hey, stop the show because somebody's hurt," and he would stop the show like, "Hey, hold on," and he'll stop his whole set to check
I
on
don't
the
think
people
he's
in the
seen it
crowd.
because
You don't
I'm not
think
gonna lie.
he-
If I was
yeah.
doing a show and I seen the ambulance, I'd have been like, "This shit is lit."
Like-
It's like my ad lib. I'd have been like, "This shit is lit."
It's lit,
The
right?
ambulance
Everybody
pulling
turned up.
This
Yeah,
is the
everybody-
best one yet.
Right.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get stuck in this. I don't know. I know y'all performed before. Sometimes when you performing, sometimes you don't even really see what's going on. You just so engulfed in the energy and in the moment. You're not even really aware of what's going on
Basically.
outside
Exactly.
of your music and outside of you performing. And the only people I feel like can understand it are musicians or people who ever performed and just got in that zone.
Yeah, it's a big energy thing.
It is.
agree.
It's a big energy thing.
I agree.
Yeah.
So maybe he ain't at fault for it.
technically,
I don't think so.
in my eyes, he's not fully at fault for
Business-wise,
it.
he is.
But
Not fully.
Business wise, he is
When
because his
corporate-
name is on paper.
Exactly.
And he's
Mhm.
the brand in the face of that.
exactly, even
that
Drake got
festival.
sued. Drake got sued. He just popped out one time.
Came up for a quick cameo and then I'm like, nigga,
I would have been pissed.
I came out for a quick cameo.
Bruh.
Now my name in this bullshit.
I would have been so pissed at Travis Scott. I would have been like, nigga, you invite me to the show, motherfuckers is dying now. I could have stayed at home. And
Rest in peace to the people who lost their lives at the
Oh,
show.
yeah, for sure.
Nobody
First
ever
and-
want to
yeah, first and foremost.
think about you gonna lose your life
For
at
sure.
a festival.
I said first and foremost and said that at the end of the topic. That's fucked up, man. But
But yeah, rest in peace to all the
people
people that
lost their lives. He
Some
offered
got
to pay
injured and all
for
that.
funerals, and then people rejecting it because they're going to take him to court.
Yeah,
if
of
you,
course
if
they
you
would.
accept it,
Then it's like, all right,
Then
we
it's-
good now.
it's like, you know, oh, I gave him that, so we're not gonna go to court. It's already paid for. They accepted it, so they're like, no. At this point, they're just talking lawyer to lawyer right now. So
Damn.
Yeah.
Besides the death, it looked like a lit ass festival though.
that's what his branding is. His fucking most popular ad lib is lit.
It's lit, yeah.
His
Did
show
you say he was
performance.
going broke at one point to fund the shows that he wanted to have?
Oh yeah, let me say this is a fun fact, man. So he got his deal right. So when you sign a deal, they give you money, you know, he spent all his money for his show. Was actually in the negative for a whole year doing his shows, and it just popped off. It just popped off.
Got it lit.
So I hope the best for the situation. Travis Scott and even the people that lost their lives, rest in peace, man.
It's a sad situation all across the board.
Most definitely.
It's a sad situation all across the board. So.
And another sad situation is my man, Young Dolph.
Rest in
peace, Young Dolph.
Rest in peace.
That's all I want to say, man. You guys listen to Young Dolph?
I did.
To be honest,
I did
no.
too. You didn't?
I did.
Oh, you was missing out, man. I listen to Young Dolph.
Honestly, only time I listen to Young Dolph was in the club or something.
What?
Yeah.
Y'all tripping.
But I just
had plenty
like
hits.
music, but he had his. But me personally, I wasn't a Young Dolph fan like that. But I know he was out here making moves. So I respect it for sure.
I respect
So
it.
if you don't know, which you probably do by now, Young Dolph got murdered inside a cookie shop in his hometown of Memphis when he was pulling up to get some cookies for his mom, which is really sad. Cause he
I didn't know he was getting it from moms.
Yeah,
I know.
that's how life works sometimes. It's pretty wicked, man. Going to get something for your moms and people just pull up. I don't know if they had to drop on them or what. Like, what y'all think about the situation?
Wasn't he doing a turkey drive that same day too?
No, it was
Or
a
giveaway?
couple days after
I think it was a couple days.
They
Yeah,
said it
before
was a
that.
setup.
You think it
probably
was?
They said it was a setup.
Most likely.
They said it was set up from the people that, I guess the owners, the people that are workers of the cookie shop.
Oh, damn.
Like somebody was involved.
We don't know for sure.
We don't
Because
know for sure.
Right. I don't know how
They
true
say-
this is.
Allegations.
They say it's
Allegations.
the setup, and the way it's looking like, I don't know.
But I heard that they opened up like a week after that. So that's kind of weird. If they did, I don't know if that's truly facts. But I did
What,
hear
that they opened up the shop
They
back?
opened the shop back up.
I don't know.
Business as usual.
So, okay, I got a follow-up question regarding the same situation. So, do you think when you make it as an artist, as a rapper in particular, you need to like just move out your hood and just leave your hood
I do.
altogether?
I do. I think it's just unsafe because you're dangling food in front of a bunch of wolves like you're rich. You can't stay in that same environment with people that got different mindsets about it.
Yeah,
I feel that.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
good.
So-
I feel that.
And it's sad to say that because I be wanting to just not necessarily stay in my place, but at least be around
Because
to
it's
get
home
hope.
and we're
Like,
used
you
to
feel
it.
Me? I feel comfortable here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you make a valid point.
You think you should leave, Milo?
Yes.
Yeah, why?
Most definitely, because like he said, you just dangling a piece of meat, a grip of wolves, and I mean, there's haters out there. You know, there's people that's gonna be hating on you, and so, you know, it's best to move out, and you can still help and develop your community. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
from a
definitely.
distance,
Yeah.
but you don't gotta be in the jungle. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can visit every now and
Go
then.
visit the jungle.
Well,
don't stay there, motherfucker.
I feel kind of torn between it because y'all saying hate. That means people hate you for a reason. So if you have money, like they're gonna be treating you. If you don't do what they are, like not what they're telling you to do, but kind of smooths everybody and be, you got money, so you can make stuff happen. Like Snoop Dogg came to Long Beach and combined two rival gangs and made a deuce and trade. If you do the right thing, you can
But
survive.
Snoop don't live out here like
But
that.
Snoop comes out
Yeah.
here. Young Dolph don't live out there either, but Snoop comes out here. He can come out here right now,
do.
come to
It'd be
downtown,
good.
walk through Long Beach, and
It'd be
he'll be good. He could definitely do it.
But it'd be dangerous for him though.
It would be dangerous.
Right?
Yeah,
It would be
I mean,
dangerous.
Snoop, you
It
know,
would be
but
dangerous.
nobody, I can tell you right now, nobody's in this city is going to be, oh, I'm going to press Snoop.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, it ain't gonna happen.
Because I feel like if you move with positivity, then people just going to have to respect that. If you're being somewhat negative, like you having problems with other people in your city, then it's a problem.
I'm gonna agree with you, but I can't fully agree with you because Nip. Look what happened to Nip.
He had a problem with somebody.
Who do you have a problem
The
with?
dude he called a snitch. I'm not going to go no further.
Bro, he was from the same hood. That's
But
not
he called
like.
him. Man, that's not my.
Okay,
that's not my
okay,
avenue.
we'll leave that situation
That's not
alone.
my avenue.
Okay, we'll leave that
What
situation.
I'm saying.
But I see what you're saying.
Think of what
Yeah.
I'm saying though. I'm
I
just
see what you're
saying.
saying.
You feel me? He had a problem. He had an issue. If you don't have issues and you treat everybody with respect, when you're going up and you're respecting everybody, when you coming down, they're gonna respect you.
But even when you treat everybody the same, well, you know, with the utmost respect, some people just jealous. People will hate you that don't even know you.
True.
Shit.
So you
That's
still
right.
got to be careful
Yeah.
just because of
Yeah.
who you are.
Yeah,
I'm not saying go in the city dolo. You feel me? You should have
That's,
like
you gotta
security and
move
stuff.
different.
Move right.
When you reach
Yeah.
certain pinnacles in your life, you research.
Yeah.
When you reach certain like success in your life, you
Yeah.
gotta start moving. You can't move like the same way you was moving when you was
Yeah.
broke.
And I can see in a way that could be
just-
uncomfortable. You like, I want to move. I want to be here by myself.
I'm a real nigga,
I'm
like,
not
you-
worried
just-
about that. Like,
yeah.
Ain't no such thing as real nigga once you rich, bro. Real
Right.
nigga is
That's a-
taking care of your family type of shit.
Exactly, because that's a trick to fuck your money up. Being a real nigga, because the real niggas is in jail.
Yeah.
Sorry to say.
It is.
There's
No,
no
that's
such
real talk.
thing. Yeah.
So you just gotta move different. Rest in peace, Young Dolph.
Nip.
Nip. Everybody who
King
lost their
Von.
life to hate. When you make it and go back to your hood and try to get back, it's bullshit. We can't do that as black people. You feel me? Because nobody else is dealing with this shit. Honestly, ain't no other real like successful people from a different cultural background is dealing with like that community of hate when you make it. So I feel like it's fucked up that we got to deal with this shit.
Definitely.
That's life though. You always
it is like
that.
But it is like, but at the same time, we can't keep looking at this shit and allowing it to keep happening.
Exactly.
Something got to happen where we like, okay, we got to put an end to this shit.
But
I don't know how.
Like KG said though, people are gonna be people. You make it to a certain thing of status, there's automatically people are just like, nigga, I'm not fucking with that. I'm not rocking with that. So you do have to move accordingly compared to that, because it always is like a wild person in a bunch. You feel me? So
don't get me wrong. I'm not saying just put yourself out there as a target. I'm not saying that at all. But I'm just saying we as a community got to do something to protect the people who make it out.
We definitely need to protect our genes.
Look at them as a
sure.
motivational aspect rather than competition and hate.
And stop taking them for granted, because we done lost a lot of people that we kind of took for granted, and it's like
and celebrate them once they die.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, stop that shit. For sure.
So rest in peace, Young Dolph, man.
Rest in peace.
That was that's kind of like low on the energy on that point.
Nah, my energy's still high.
Me too. You slouched back in your seat. You just
hey, I may be chilling, but my swag on full attack, nigga. Lil Wayne, nigga, you know that. You know that Lil Wayne verse. Hold up.
But rest in peace, young motherfucking Dolph. We go.
Yes, sir.
Since we on crazy topics, let's continue on with crazy topics. My boy, the baby, put out his baby mama. You ever heard about that shit?
I seen it.
The baby putting out the baby mama.
That's funny.
That's the bar.
That's a good play of words right there.
Oh God.
The baby putting out the baby mama and the baby. I don't know if he
Oh, and the baby. The baby nigga put out.
And the baby.
Damn.
But y'all know about the situation?
I think the baby stayed.
The baby probably stayed. Yeah,
I think the baby left. The baby stayed, but the baby left with the baby mama.
It's a lot of the babies. Would y'all know about the situation though?
Yep.
A little bit.
Look, he said, yep.
How y'all feel about it, man? I want to hear what y'all got to say, man.
I'm hot as fuck. Can somebody throw the AC on?
It's on.
It's on? Damn, I'm hot as a mother. Okay, fuck it. Let me tell you how I feel about it. I gave y'all opportunity to talk about it. I'm gonna give y'all my perspective. I think it's bullshit that he putting out his baby mama. I don't know, cause it's a crazy situation. I done dealt with some crazy women where I was on the other end of the stick, where I was living with the woman, she put me the fuck out. But if I was in her position, I would have put her the fuck out. But I don't know if I have a baby. If I have a baby and I'm
if you have the baby,
I don't think I will put them out the house. Just I'm cut from a different cloth and I got different standards.
Well, we don't know if you put the baby out, the actual baby.
No, I'm talking about. I wouldn't even put the mama out, the baby mama out.
Okay.
I would leave the situation. I got all this bread. I got all this shit where I could just go and.
You're gonna leave your house you paid for.
Yes.
But she got money too.
Yeah, she does. She does.
I would leave if I'm that fed up, bro. I would leave, and this is dead.
Yeah, because at the same time, that's your baby.
I wouldn't put you out with my kid. I would leave the fucking house and find me a new spot to stay or a new hotel until we figure this shit out.
What if she was beating on you?
I would leave. Fuck, I would get on. I don't give a fuck. I would get on.
Yeah,
I'm not about to put you out. I'm about to get on.
I think that's the right thing to do.
I'm the man in the situation. I'm about to walk out.
That's the right thing to do. That's definitely the right thing to do.
I don't know the full situation, but what I know from my knowledge is that he put the baby mama. What's her name?
Danny Lay.
Danny Lay. He put Danny Lay out.
I feel like he embarrassed her a little bit. He was like, "This is not my girl. This is a side chick." I'm like, "Whoa!" She must have said,
"Yeah."
That just makes me think, what the hell happened? What made you pull out a camera? Because dudes don't. You don't want to just pull out a camera and blast it all over your social media. You might have been doing something crazy. I ain't gonna put that on her, but we don't know what happened before that. We can't just judge that.
Yeah, no, I'm not judging none of that.
And the right thing would have been to just you go to a hotel. You can afford your little random hotel visit. So it's not like that's a problem. You might as well go to the hotel, chill out for a second, and handle your business when you calm down.
I think a lot of these celebrities go wrong with putting shit on social media. A lot of this shit don't even need to be seen by the world. Your personal problem is your personal problem. You a celebrity because we like your music. We don't care about the shit behind the doors. We want to fuck with you because of your music.
You know,
so
what,
I feel like certain shit.
You know what though? I think this situation though specifically, I'm glad it came out though.
Why is that?
This situation specifically because it showed a lot. It showed like you can learn a lot of lessons within this situation. Like as far as the whole situation is sad. Like
it is for sure.
It's sad. You shouldn't first embarrass your baby mama. You shouldn't be throwing her out and putting it on social media so the world can see. You should handle it in a very mature standpoint.
Right.
But at the same time, I'm glad this happened because it showed the world and other people that's in relationships or that's going through certain things like that to wake up. Like for instance, Danny Lay had no reason. You know, she sold her house.
Yeah, and she had a beautiful house.
She had a beautiful house. She sold her house when she got pregnant.
I know that.
And then she moved into the baby's house. Now, this woman got money. What in your right mind you think you gonna change a man knowing like his history and his background?
She was in love with this nigga.
She was in love with him, and it showed right there.
Love.
But it showed right there that sometimes it can stir you off to the wrong track.
Yeah.
And I'm glad this situation took place and it showed the world like it could wake a lot of people up. Like, you know, wait, hold on, what am I doing here? Like, I need to be independent, get mines, and not rely on someone else. Because when you rely on somebody, certain things like this can happen. You know, and then.
But at the same time, women, they want to be taken care of. This nigga's rich, so you know, if you had your own apartment and the girl you kick it with that started to like you.
She rich too,
it don't
but
matter.
the woman dynamic is different.
It don't matter.
It's
a woman and
even
man
if they got their own, they still want to feel like they secure
women
by
want, you know,
a
they want
significant other.
You feel me? And they want to be like feel protected financially.
Majority of the
stuff
time.
like that.
Majority of the time.
Yeah, majority. I'm not gonna say all women want that, which I believe they all do. Who wouldn't want somebody to pay for the bills? I wouldn't want somebody to pay for my bills, and I'm not a woman. I'm just saying. I think that's a thing all women would like, just for security. That's what they say all the time. You hear that word a lot. Security. You know, stuff like that.
Feel secured.
Yeah, it's a viable thing that women would like. So I can see why she moved out. She's pregnant by the dude, so
yeah.
I can see why she moved out. Like, you know,
she has the baby's baby.
But he called her a certified side chick. That was like.
I think he was just talking off emotions because there's no way you can have a baby.
We obviously.
I mean, you can't have a baby by your side chick, but you ain't about to move your side chick.
Imagine when that baby turns 12, and going to school, and then people at school like, look.
Exactly.
Like,
but I feel like it's a learning lesson for her. You know, women want to be taken care of. They want to feel secure. They want to have the man pay for the bills or be in his home.
This is a lesson for all of us too, for me too, because it just reminds me that even in the heat of the moment, I still got to be in control of my emotions.
Definitely.
Because when you emotional and you not thinking straight and you say whatever the fuck is on your mind, you can look back at that shit like, damn, why the fuck did I say that? And that's why because I had to deal with some shit. And this shit is just bringing certain shit up in my past where I'm like, yeah, this is why I'm in control of my emotions. Even when I'm arguing with you, I'd rather shut up than just go out the rip because I'm going to say something stupid and just regret what I'll say.
I feel you. But, you know, emotions is just the number one thing you should learn how to control. You feel me? But I can't even blame nobody for feeling some type of way and expressing it. Nobody's expression is different from another's. Like an introverted expression isn't different from an extroverted. You still thinking the same shit. You feel me?
But there's a difference between saying it out loud and just thinking it. I may think some foul, dirt, crazy shit, but I'm gonna be like, nah. Yeah, I'm gonna sit back and hold back because
if you jumping all the way out
right now, but I may not feel like this way in the next week.
Exactly, that's true. That's definitely true. That's why people should watch their words and emotions.
Yeah, definitely, it's always the reaction you give them.
Yeah, right. Exactly. That's for sure.
Reaction is sometimes you got before you want to react too fast. This is a lesson for everybody. Before you react too fast in any situation, sit back, think about what you about to say, and if you really feel that way, like wholeheartedly, and you know you're not about to like change your perspective on this thought, go ahead and say it. But if you feel like okay, this is a little too far, just keep it to yourself. And if you still feel that way a week or two later, let it out. Say what you want to feel.
Mm-hmm. That's good advice from dating.
That's
okay.
me. Yeah, that's
I like that.
Hey, this is how I'm operating now because I wasn't operating like this forever. It was just trial and error for me.
I mean, you know, it's trial and error. And Danny Lay is young. Yeah. Yep. I don't know how old the baby is, but she's young, so I feel like she's a learning lesson for her, you know, for the future. Yeah.
But we want to know what y'all think, so leave a comment on every situation. That's my favorite line. Even though y'all don't be fucking leaving comments,
it's all right to stay consistent.
That's it.
Stay consistent.
I'm gonna keep saying it to the comments is that going crazy.
I literally watched Joe Budden and a wife beater on the first episode with shit. Stay consistent. Keep saying it.
There you go.
Yep. That's all you need.
But that was good for that topic.
That was.
Danny Lay. Learning lesson. The baby.
Learning lesson.
Turn off your phone, man. Turn off your phone. I fuck with you though, man. I fuck with the baby.
Baby too.
Yeah, I fuck
with the baby.
But he making a comeback from that gay shit they had going on, right?
Oh yeah.
Well, they just had some other shit saying like he not going along with what they fucking agreed to. So I don't know. I just read some shit today saying.
Well, who agreed to?
Him and the LGBTQ.
Next subject. I'm going to the next subject. I don't even care what you say nothing.
Don't
Not
even
even-
entertain that.
I don't even want much to shake my head like that was bad. Nothing's bad. I love the LGBT. I'm
Let's go to
prepping.
KG. What's up,
I'm
KG?
prepping.
What's happening,
All right,
bro?
yeah, we're gonna fast forward to the interview. So
What
look,
up?
on this show is called Music is Critical. So guess what that means? We be critical. We are critical about music
Yes.
and everything around music. And this dude next to me, he works so hard. I see him doing his thing. He is a video producer. He's a videographer, cinematographer, a
Rapper.
mixer slash
Producer.
engineer. Listen. It's only 24 hours in a day, which is amazing.
Right.
A mixer engineer, that's 4, and he makes music.
A magician.
Magician.
I wouldn't be surprised if this nigga put a card out his fucking ass.
Hey, before we start this interview, I
I'm
just
gonna
want to
pull
say
a hat out of a rabbit.
Hey, before we start the interview, I just want to say I respect the work ethic, bro.
Most definitely.
I feel like I've been knowing you not too long, but long enough, like over a year for sure, just interacting with you, and I can say it's been the same type of vibe, same type of work ethic, the consistency for sure. Like no excuses from you driving far. You drive. Where you from? I ain't even heard where's that. I'm like, what? That's in Cali? What? Okay, for sure, cool. But it's never no excuses. Like, oh no, I'm gonna be at this time. I'm gonna be here. Let's get it cracking. Let's work.
No, definitely. Thank you.
And that's always been the vibe and the perspective I got from you. So for sure, respect for me.
Yeah,
Man, thank you.
Yeah. So how you been, man? What
No.
you got cracking?
That was
Okay.
my introduction.
Okay.
Oh,
that was my introduction. So
Excuse me?
for a young person looking at this that may be wanting to get on the camera and just never bought a camera, what do you say? Maybe doubting himself. What would you tell him?
You should have started yesterday.
That's some great advice. Just
You
like
know what I mean? Like, even if it's shitty, starting as soon as possible, just and consistency, you're gonna get better at anything you put the 10,000 hour rule in. They don't care what it is, just keep consistent with it and keep trying, and you're gonna be dope at it.
I call it throwing paint at the wall.
There you go.
Throwing paint at the wall.
Oh, God, so something creative.
And how long have you making videos for?
Well, I was making videos like 10 years ago, and then I paused for a little bit. And when I got here to Cali, which has been about 5 years, I started back again. And I went to every restaurant that was in my area and asked them if I could shoot the video for them. And if
Damn.
they don't like it, it's free. And if they like it, they pay me. And just start getting contracts left and right.
Yeah,
That's a
that'll work.
different. I never. What? What made
dope.
you go to restaurants?
They was in walking distance.
It's the first thing
Easy
around.
answer. Hey, you gotta get it how you
That's
live.
hustle.
No, because
Hustle
you guys
mentality.
have to listen to the first thing he said was to start yesterday. And the fact that he didn't sit there, because a lot of people will sit there. I know a lot of people that don't chase their dreams and they just sit there and they think about their dream and they don't chase it, and that lead them on fucking limbo mode, and they just sitting. They're just sitting the whole time.
Yeah, time flying, man.
He said
Time flying.
he moved to Cali. What the restaurants? Why'd you go to restaurants? Was there any big reason?
They was close.
They was right
Fastest
there.
thing I can get
you
to.
take what you take what's in front of you and you use it.
Right.
Because this world is full of resources that you can take in front of you
We
and
are.
really capitalize if you stay focused and go to the top and don't get unfocused. This world is so unfocused. Like,
It
you
is.
know.
And we're limited by our creativity.
Mm-hmm.
No matter where we could be in this room right now with everything that we have, and we could make a production in here if we creative enough. So
Yeah.
you being creative and just eager enough to want to work and just saying, okay, what's Bobby restaurants? Fuck it, I'm about to start shooting these restaurants.
Yeah.
That's a pure example of just not limiting yourself by your surroundings and making sure that your creative mind is taken into full effect.
Definitely.
Yeah. So about the music, when did you get into music? How long ago?
I've been doing music for like 15 years. And so basically I got a tattoo right here, and it's
15 years, ladies and gentlemen.
It's a CSV. So I moved back to Milwaukee from Wisconsin. A guy lived next door. This was his company. He told me to come rap one day. I rapped for him. He liked it. Long story short, he died from a tumor on his brain, and nobody knew about it.
Yeah.
And he had already got me into rapping, and we released a CD and made like $10K off of it.
Yeah.
So I bought the company that he had been running under, and now I own half, and his son owned the other half of it.
That's dope. And what's the
So-
company name?
It's called CSV. It's City Slick Visions. So that's what he made it, and I kept it that way. And if something ever happened with it, his son will be good off of it.
Yeah, that's dope. I respect
So-
that. That's dope.
But he got me into rapping like 15 years ago.
Okay, so what made him get you into rapping? Did you just
I just heard him playing music out his room because he lived next door to me. He was my neighbor. And people was going in and out. I'm like, what the hell? It's jumping over there. So I went over there, and they was like actually making beats and music on some crappy ass equipment.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, can I try? And he was like, yeah. And then I rapped some shit. I don't even know what the fuck it was. And he thought it was good. So that gave me inspiration to keep trying, even though I knew it was probably shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's how it happened.
That's dope. Because everybody has like a different story on how music happened. It's all around the board when it comes to that.
Sure.
And I love hearing people's story.
How they got into music. That's hard. That's authentic and genuine.
Where did you move from?
Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Wisconsin?
Milwaukee.
Do they have like a slang name for Wisconsin, like the W or something like that? No, I want to know. I want to know. It's
known for cheese and beer.
Cheese?
Yeah, cheese. Yeah.
Cheese? I see some cheese on TikTok.
Green
like
Bay.
a brick of cocaine.
Yeah,
Green Bay, they cheeseheads.
Yeah.
Oh, that is in Green Bay. I never.
And the Bucks, they just won.
Bucks, yeah.
They won like the championship or some shit.
Right. Cheese.
Yep.
Y'all must have got some good ass cheese.
Right.
I ain't into it, but I don't know.
Is there a big hip hop culture out there?
Not big as here, but and it's a whole different sound out there. It sound more like a Detroit kind of movement.
Okay.
Because they're so close to us and we're so small. We kind of like adapting to things that's close and making it our own sound at the same time.
Yeah,
that's dope.
When did you move out here?
I've been out here for 5 years.
5 years.
Okay.
Is there a difference? Like, I'm pretty sure there is, but what's like the biggest difference you've seen from like Milwaukee to Cali?
Real estate, I guess you would say. Milwaukee is like this big, you know what I mean? Cali is like fucking
huge.
So it's so much more opportunity in people.
Right.
You know what I mean? That you meet that's just creative in so many different ways. It blow your mind, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you feel like the hunger is different, like from people from Milwaukee to out here? Like, do you feel like is there more of a hunger out in Milwaukee because they smaller, so they feel like they work harder? Or is it
you see he out here?
Nah, but I see. Yeah.
I don't think it's a different hunger. But you know what tripped me out when I came to California? Everybody I asked in their cities or whatever, they never came out of their cities to other parts of California.
No, that's real
true.
shit.
That's
yeah.
true. I was just talking
And
about
that tripped me out about it. And I mean, if you guys are from here, why? Why?
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that never even left their city.
You know what? Because I feel like we take so much pride in where we come from. Like Cali is known as being Cali. Like everybody want to get to Cali.
At the same
but
time,
everybody's city, like everybody want to rep for their city.
Yeah.
So I know me personally, like that's probably been my problem. Like I want to rep for Long Beach so bad that I probably ain't stepped out of Long Beach like I need to because I'm so engulfed and tuned in to being. I'm from Long Beach. I'm about to make it out of Long Beach. That's just what it is.
At the same time, too, Long Beach is different from LA.
Yeah,
it is for sure.
I grew up in LA, so I grew up in Inglewood in the inner city, and they're from Long Beach. So when I first met them, there was a big difference. Like culture difference,
sure.
like the way they speak, the way the dress.
And it's just 30-minute drive. And that's just 30-minute drive.
That's crazy.
Without traffic.
Exactly.
It's different because.
But you know why? Oh, sorry.
No.
But why LA? It's big and vast, but it's segregated at the same time. So you got your. What now is different. Things are. What is the word? Genderfying. But before, like not too long ago, I'd say about 5, 6 years.
I just missed it, huh?
You just missed it. It was like whites would live here, Hispanics would live there in East LA, the blacks would be in the inner city or Long Beach, and then you got the whites in the hills and Woodland Hills and all stuff. So everything is serious. So I think people feel more comfortable
where they at.
Yeah.
And
then they have stigmas about other cities, which is not true. Like they like Long Beach people is weirdos and are like LA people just ganged out and just does some type of shit. Like,
and then when you go to a different, like let's say if we a group of black people, we go to Beverly Hills, like in a nice area, they might look at you like you might feel a certain way.
You definitely feel out of place.
You feel out of place, so
that's why you stay in your city and rep with your city. Yeah. Like even when people, like, I know a lot of people from the Bay, and they used to call all. Even for people from Long Beach, they say, "Oh, that's LA. That's LA." I was like, "No, that's not LA. We not from LA. We from Long Beach." Yeah. It's a difference just from that subtle little interaction. Like that just lets you know how like stuck people are in they city and they section where they want to rep they section so bad where they only go out. Nah.
I ain't stuck.
Yeah, this is just me talking from.
I ain't stuck.
This is me talking from a past perspective. Like now I know Like, yeah, we need each other to make this dream happen. We need to venture out and connect and network with different people from different cities. Like,
Most definitely.
So on that note, we all going to Paris next year?
let's go.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hell
let's
yeah.
go.
I got my passport ready.
passport ready. We just came
ready to
back
get
from
it.
Costa Rica. We just came back from Costa Rica.
Yeah, we just came out
ready
from
to go.
Costa. Yeah, I'm
We
trying
could
to
be in Paris.
Y'all was living
It could be 4 niggas in Paris.
Hey, I have a question.
Four
niggas
niggas
in
in
Paris.
Paris. If we ever go to Paris, we got to bring the studio. We got to make 4
God,
niggas in
we
Paris.
bring the studio.
We gonna record right in front of the
Eiffel
tower.
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 Yeah.
That'll be epic though.
Yeah, that
That'll
would
be epic.
Oh God, would you say my
Y'all
love?
go viral. I do have a question for him though. What would be your advice for someone that wants to like move out and they feel the opportunity is here in LA and you know they're from another state? What would your advice be?
I like that question.
Be ready for that financial change, because what I've learned since I've been here is it's way more expensive here.
Hell
So
yeah.
I think that would be probably the first thing, and just go out and venture every day.
When you say financial thing,
It's
like, is it more when is let's say is it like a different minimum wage out there, and let's say when you come out here, it's
Cost
everything
of
is
living.
like
The
10
cost of living.
times.
everything all the way around the board. So when I moved from Milwaukee, the house I lived in was like a loft twice the size it is, and the rent might have been $1,000.
Damn.
To get that same house here in LA or California, anywhere, it's like 7-8 G's.
Yeah, you paying racks.
So
Yeah.
what was sort of your strategy to get from there?
I came here with close to 100, so I was okay
Yeah.
when I got here. But
So you hustled
You had to-
before
yeah.
then, and then you
You gotta be prepared to come out here.
yeah, so you got to be prepared. I guess that's the best way to put it. Come with a little money saved to the side, emergency money, and then just money to travel with, and then try to meet and
top.
mingle.
Then
I like that.
Once you get here, how to maintain?
Hustle.
Get to
Hustle.
work. Get to work.
Get to work.
Go to them restaurants.
So-
Yeah.
Damn.
You got to hustle. You got to get out and make anything you can possible, which is good here because it's so open and so much stuff going on here, which is what I love about this place.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Something going. And that's why I feel like people from out of town that's not from Cali or LA or whatever, they hustle is different when they come out here. They get straight to the point.
Hit the ground running.
It ain't no like procrastination.
Sure.
From my experience with people that's not from
Everybody in
out
Cali
here.
so used to the palm trees. They know the
Yeah,
celebrities
we
down the
guys are
street.
procrastinate a
used to
little
it.
bit more.
Like what J. Cole say in that song about, he was like talking about people in New York, like they pretty much so privy to everything already growing up that
Right.
you're so used to it.
Yeah.
When people from a middle stage is
True.
like, I got to get to Cali
I
because
gotta
when I
get
get
to
there, I'm gonna hit Rodeo. I'm about to meet Wiz
Yeah.
Khalifa or some shit like
There's a
that.
different type of perspective
Yeah.
and
Saying people
mindset.
here take it for granted more.
Yeah, we do.
Something like that. Yeah.
And
But
let
I
me-
say it's two different type of people that move from out of state to out here. Because I didn't met people who they wasn't. This shit was a shocker to them. How fast paced this shit is when they come out here.
And they left.
And they left, bro. Real shit. They was out here for like 2 months and like I can't do this. I gotta go back home. And I know most people like that. Like I'm leaving.
Yeah,
This shit
I
is
know a few
crazy.
people
Like it's
too.
too
Yeah.
expensive.
Yeah.
It's too fast paced. I don't know where to start. So you
Yeah.
can get overwhelmed out here for sure.
Definitely.
But that's all
One
I'm
other
saying.
thing that I want to tell you, both of you guys, that I'm in love with you guys' dynamic.
Oh, yeah.
my man's is on crutches right now. When I tell you he pulled up, boom.
Up top.
She's his woman is in the car getting the heaviest of heaviest things. I'm like, you need help? She's like, no, I got it.
Got it.
Like, I did this shit last week. I'm doing this shit every day. Like, you feel me? Like, and I
That's
respect.
support right there.
It's
Yeah,
support, and she's also
Yeah.
a part of the. She's basically the same person as him.
She definitely the same person as me. Everything I do wouldn't be possible without having her on my team. You know what I mean?
Sure.
That's the most important part to have
Clap it
somebody
up
that's
for that.
behind
I'll
you.
fuck with
Right.
that. Clap it up for that. I'll
And
rock
I'm
with that.
gonna just point out the fact that she Palo Santo down the whole apartment.
Yeah.
That's let you know that's a real one right
Yeah,
there. You feel me?
yeah.
That's somebody you gotta keep close, and that's
Yeah.
a good type of team that you need. Like a lot of people don't have that, and they wish they had that. So definitely, both of y'all shouldn't take that for granted.
Yeah,
That's
you
something
guys
that
both
gotta
got the same
appreciate for sure.
goals. It's pretty much a set in stone.
Set in
Definitely.
stone. I respect it. And I
Yeah.
love it. I love to see it.
I just wanted to say that to the both of you guys. I
On
really
top.
respect
On
that.
top.
CC on the cam.
CC on the can.
CC on the
top.
cam. She's
On
so
top.
she's so bashful. You be having to speak for her sometimes, but she really got talent too as well,
everything.
just as well. You know,
Sure.
I respect it a lot. You guys are doing your thing.
Hell yeah.
Very
you.
smart too. Very smart.
Up top. So I got a follow up question, bro. So we know what got you into music. What got you into like shooting videos and doing your cinematic videographer?
A friend of mine, I think that's how everybody get started with stuff. A friend of mine I knew, he was trying to do some music shit.
Uh-huh.
I shot this video with a crappy camera, and he paid me some money for it.
And you was like, damn.
Money.
I get paid for this?
Yeah. So I actually went out and bought a camera after that and just started doing them for free till I built up enough free videos that I can be like, look, I did this. If you guys like it, we can do something like that for y'all.
Dope.
And then I started getting
That's
paid
dope.
for it.
That's dope. That's dope. How
So
long did it take for you to start getting paid?
Definitely a year.
A year? Ladies and gentlemen, 1 year.
Yeah.
Have you ever got?
But it was very low pay at that time.
But it's some.
It's something, to make you go up a little more. Like, okay.
But the thing is, like, if anybody chooses to give you their hard-earned money, you know what I mean? Like, that's something special going on right there. Like, if we both independent and you decide to give me $1, I gotta appreciate that because you just putting your trust into me. You know what I mean?
Shit.
Yeah, like I'm fucking
hard
with
to
the
make
project
$1
you
out
brought.
here.
I like it.
I'm giving it to you because
I have a question. You, as a creator, have you ever been in doubt?
That's a good question.
With your work, or like, have you ever been in doubt, or like, say you want to give up? Sometimes.
Sometimes I want to give up. Yeah, I mean, I think that's what everybody go through.
How do you break through that?
It's a mental game for me. I think I'm a Leo, so.
You're a fire sign. I'm a Sagittarius. I rock with you. Okay. What's your sign?
I'm a Capricorn.
Capricorn.
Okay.
January, February?
January
I mean,
7th.
December or January?
January 7th.
Okay. All right.
So on that note, I think that I'm always just pushing forward through anything. I feel like I can overcome any hurdle, but I'm going to enjoy them at the same time. You know what I mean? So whenever I'm feeling down or something, you can ask her right now. Like, I'll wake up and look at this cast and be like, I'm going to run today.
Oh, God.
I'm going to run today. Like, I'm just going for it all the time. So I think if you're just feeling down about something, you should just push through it all the time because there's always going to be something better when you get through that dark part.
So it's a mental.
It's a mental game for sure.
Especially being an artist and stuff. It's super mental.
And something I'm learning as an artist and just as a creative is learning to love the process.
What do you mean by that?
Definitely.
Like, I've always, like, I could really say I've always got more enjoyment out of thinking what if. So I'm like, do this if what if, like, because I'm about to make it, crack it. But I really had to have a conversation with myself. Like, you know what? Let me just enjoy me doing this and just fall in love with this part of it.
Even the hard parts.
Yeah, even the hard part. Like, I'm like, I even told you this right here. Like, bro, look what we doing right now. Like, I love, like, this shit is popping right now. Like, no, we don't have 1 million subscribers, but I'm in love with us even working right now.
That's real talk.
This is a high for me right now.
That's what I love.
Because what it was when we came in here, I seen B setting all this shit up, and that was the hard part.
Right.
But it gave us this. This the outcome.
This
Exactly.
outcome.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But see, that's
Exactly.
the attitude that's gonna get y'all
That's the point.
success.
Real shit.
That's
Exactly.
the attitude that's
Real
gonna
shit.
get success because you have that attitude. You're not worried about the money, and that's the problem. A lot of people chase the money.
Yeah.
They don't chase what they love. If you
Right.
chase what you love, the money's gonna
It's
come.
gonna come.
Yeah,
Facts.
because honestly, through this whole time, I've never thought about $1. Like,
Right.
literally, I know I
Enjoying.
probably might be joking about some shit or something, but literally, when it comes to the music and stuff, I've never thought about $1, even in
Just
exchange
enjoying
of
it.
$1. Like, I haven't thought about that.
Enjoying the
I
process.
just like the music.
You honestly can sell anything. You can make cupcakes.
Facts.
and you can have celebrity clientels and make millions of dollars just selling cupcakes. It's really
Whatever
it's what
it
you
is.
it's whatever it is that you love to do, and that's one thing honestly I can respect about all three of y'all. You know, it's my first time meeting you, but I know them for years, and I know that they've been on their grind, they hustle, and you like just seeing the things you do. You grab your equipment and knowing of what you're
On my crutches.
on the
Hear your
crutches.
music, your
No
crunches.
excuses.
And you on your crunches, and then I heard your music. I'm like, wow, I'm appalled.
Yeah.
For real.
Boy, that's right.
It's,
My homeboy was saying about you yesterday. He was like, I can't believe like he's making all that music. He's doing the videos and just like so amazed by.
I'm
Yeah,
trying,
right.
bro.
It's appalling. Now, I gotta clap for y'all.
Clap it up. Feel me?
You
Give
know,
ourselves our
we love
flowers.
some claps.
Feel me? Yeah. Give ourselves
We
our
love some
flowers.
claps.
And I love to see young black men, you know, like especially all of us. We all doing our thing, and
shit.
like we are entrepreneurship, and like you don't see that often. You know what I'm
Up
saying?
top.
And
Definitely.
I'm glad to see that. I love to see that.
Oh yeah. So I got something too, babe. Before we wrap this up, I just want to know, bro. You do music, you do the cinematic aspect of the creation too. So what makes your hair stand up? What give you goosebumps?
Did you
more
say
than-
my hair?
Yeah.
This is nappy
Look,
right
your hair on your arms and laying on your back. What give you them goosebumps? Like, is it the music or is it the videos? Like, cause I know
that's a
what,
good question.
yeah. Like, what make you just you know what I'm talking about?
What gives me goosebumps from Say it again for me. I'm sorry.
Like, what gives you goosebumps? Like when you create, like, is it like creating the videos, or is it creating music? Because I know when I create music, bro, when I do it, like I hit or I make some shit I really like, I get chills. You feel me? So what give you the chills when you're doing your work? Is it the music part or just like the video part, the cinematic part?
Honestly, none of it.
None of them.
She always asks me this, and it's just like, this is why, because I'm always thinking of the outcome of it. So. Even like when we made that song yesterday, I'm like, damn, we gonna shoot the video with the Lamborghinis in the desert
on top.
And when the world get to see it, then you're gonna get my reaction from it.
Okay.
That's how I am too. That's how I am too.
You know what I mean? So I haven't really got them goosebumps yet. So I think that's another reason that makes me get up at 5 a.m. and just get the grinding immediately.
Yeah.
I like that because it's a different perspective. Because for me, I get the goosebumps from the process, like working, hearing the song, like, oh my god, the outcome sounds good, but that's the type of people I need by me. It's vice versa. Like, feel me? Yeah. That's dope as fuck. Okay, I like that. That's a different perspective for sure.
But what give y'all the goosebumps though?
Me giving the goosebumps is figuring out the song. Because it's a puzzle.
It is.
I can have boom, I'm about to do this to the song. But the best part is when you got I call it, like I said, throwing paint at the wall. That's my fucking specialty. I don't think about anything when I'm in my swarm of the studio. Like if I'm by myself in the studio or something like that, I don't think about anything. I just kind of just let my top go off and I'm just going whatever, and then I'll go back and take some paint out. Do that. That's the most fucking invigorating part to me. Because a lot of this. Let me tell y'all this too. This is the secret. A lot of y'all rappers, y'all write y'all shit, right? Freestyle, whatever you do. Punch in, you write your shit, boom, 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 boom. And then you go rap it word by word, and then you go listen to it, like, I like it. Like, you don't even fucking think that you can do nothing better. But that's where they fuck up at, because when you think that you could do better, then you're capitalizing on everything. Your shit is a consistent verse.
And that's something you put me on. Because I was so stuck in that role, like, no, I'm about to write my shit first and go and record exactly.
They so framed that he's like a rapper's rapper. Like, you feel me? If I give him 16 bars, he's rapping, he's not even fluctuating. Well, he wasn't fluctuating his voice or anything like that, and just straight rapping. So
and that's something you put me on.
Me something right now.
Like,
he put me on that. Like, I'm like, okay, even though I wrote this, I'm not about to be constrained or locked up by what I'm writing. Like, I'm gonna be able to be still free with this. Is the skeleton, but I can fix this skeleton if I need to. I can readjust and I can move some shit if I need to. I'm gonna go with the feeling of shit. Like, we just did Zodiac. We just did a song called Zodiac. I had a whole 16 written out. I did not rap it the same way I've written it down because of him. He's like, no, fix some shit up, feel it first, and then the way I felt it was like way better.
Is that one of the songs y'all just put out on that new?
No, it's not.
No, but it's pretty much the same process. Like the process, though. Like the little New York beat that you heard when we did. Like, it's that process. We had so much conversation about the words we were using. Like, he'll write, I'm right. We rap it to each other. Like, okay, take that out. We just coaching each other on this shit. Like,
just feel better, and that's my high. That's the high I get from the process.
What's the name of that new joint y'all just dropped?
Hidden Identities.
There it go.
Dropped yesterday.
There it go. Fire.
Good looking.
Say no more.
You can get that on all platforms right now. The link is in my bio.
There it goes.
I don't like to do that on my podcast. Like, I'm selling myself. Hey, KG brought it up. I ain't saying
that's on a whole nother level.
Hey, but from some real shit, I appreciate you coming through.
I had a good time, man.
Man, we always have a good time. We recorded a banger last night or yesterday.
Yeah.
It was fire. It was fire. This man is a wizard in the studio.
I heard it.
I heard it.
Trust me.
And I appreciate you for coming. I appreciate you working towards your career and having enough time to come fuck with us. You feel me? I rock with that. You feel me? Because you're a real creator.
It's a vibe, bro. When you feel other people are trying to work as hard as you, that shit just come together.
And my bonding experience with somebody is in the studio.
Right.
I get comfortable with somebody. After an hour in, I'm like, okay, he cool. He doing this thing.
That's some real shit.
I'm telling you,
that's some real shit.
When you first meet each other, it's like, hey, how you doing? You in the studio, you got to talk about it.
Facts.
It's a conversation
so
all day long.
I appreciate you for coming, Milo. I appreciate you for coming. Y'all are more than welcome anytime y'all want to come in the podcast, So you come back for your interview too, and I appreciate it. Episode 42, signing out.
You already know what I'm about to say. Comment, subscribe. Y'all better let us know how y'all like about this episode, man. And fucking tell somebody to subscribe. We need more subscribers.
God damn it.
Don't make me jump out this motherfucking camera and start.
Because
y'all gonna get it.
We hit 100 and it's been a little slow. We got like 20 cents. We need to go. Raise the roof.
Look, raise
It's just moment of time. Moment of time.
Raise the roof.
All right, we signing out. Music is critical TV. Good looking out.
Good looking. Peace. We out.
This 100 round turn you on. Yeah. Put it in the money machine, I lost count. It's going down soon as your nigga gone. I'm out here making that pussy, I like it all. She riding around, listening to my songs. Yeah, I think it's going down and get her pussy, boy. She wetter than a boat. Oh, boy, I'ma eat her till I told her me enjoy. Miss you. Is we not consistent? Is this why we missing each other? I'm so over this distance. Trippin', focus on digits, a blessing. But if I was broke, you be bitchin'. Trippin', we both with someone different when we should be kissing each other. Tell your new nigga, look, I put scope on extension. Look, nigga, don't come up, miss. I'm kinda low, we got. I do, but don't want you back. I know it sound crazy. That's fucking my